Dorothy Najita, and I'm live here at UNEB headquarters in Kyambogo. And today it marks the beginning of Uganda Certificate of Education examination. That is senior 4 exams today, and they are starting with Geography Paper 1. So there are about 4,308 centers where these examinations are going to be conducted, and there are over 1,500 scouts who are going to be supervising these exams, and they were dispatched in different parts of the country. So today there are about 432,159 candidates who are going to sit these exams under the new lower secondary curriculum, and there is an increase of 12.1% of those who sat last year. Out of these, we have 52.7% who are female candidates, and also we have 47.3% who are male candidates. And out of the total candidates, we also have 154,637 candidates, those who are government-sponsored students who are going to sit for these exams. And we also have a total of 138,402 candidates, those who are going to sit under the private program. Out of these candidates, we also have 679 those who are with special needs, and were allocated about 190 support personnel who are going to be providing assistance where it is needed. Right now, I'm here at UNEB headquarters, and the Minister of State for Higher Education, that is State Minister Honorable Krizesto Muyingo, is here to speak with the UNEB Executive Secretary on some things that we're yet to find out. But of course, right now, they are still in a closed-door meeting where we are not allowed as media to. But after there, he will be inspecting different schools around Kampala, the government schools, to find out different things. That's the update we have right now. Let me get back to you in studio.
Welcome back. The report there that was brought to us from Kyambogo by our very own Dorothy Najita, speaking about the numbers and the fact that up to 432,159 candidates are expected to write or to start the writing of their exam, that is the Uganda Certificate of Education today, amidst so much contestation and uncertainty regarding whether it will be conducted smoothly or not. What we do know right now is that the exams body, that is UNEB, has rolled out invigilators as well as supervisors, but is also urging teachers to be part of this. But the Uganda National Teachers Union, UNATU, says they won't, and this is on account of the industrial action that is being undertaken. They want government to come out with a bold statement or an official statement with their response to the demands that they have put forth. Those are the need for equal pay alongside their science counterparts, but also improvement of the working conditions. And we think those are legitimate concerns and questions that are being asked by teachers. Whether or not their grievances will be attended to as soon as possible remains to be seen. However, let me just concentrate on the rollout of the exam itself. UNEB has again warned against malpractice as the exam begins. The renewal of warnings on malpractice has been described as one of the biggest threats to the credibility of the country's education system. Malpractice being noted by officials at the Uganda Examinations Board as one of the greatest threats to the country's education system. And of course, this one feeds into the higher institutions of learning where people cheat, where people go on to secure marks in a fraudulent manner. But right about now, we have our very own Coslin Gasaro, who is in Mbarara and is going to be talking to one of the stakeholders there in the education sector as the Uganda Certificate of Education exam gets underway today. Good morning, Coslin.
One.
Minisita njagala kumanya mukadde kano ebibuuzo bino bitandikidde tubalinga abasomesa ba arts bakyali mu kwegenga era ng'abamu beeweza obutagenda kumalira ebibuuzo. Mwenga minisita nteekateeka ki gye mulinawo okulaba nti nno mugonjoola ebizibu by'abasomesa bano?
Iwadde siriyesi ntandise ne Kyannantale. Lwaki tuzze wano olwaleero? Tuzze wano okulondoola okulaba ebintu bitambula bitya, bitambula bulungi. Lwaki buli kino tukikoze? Bulijjo tukikola kya rutiini. Bulijjo era mbadde mulaba ku bigezo ebya DTVET, ebya bodies endala. Byonna ffenna twenyigiramu. Kino tukikoze lwa nsonga ndala, gwe mulimu gwaffe tukikola bulijjo era tujja kugenda mu maaso nga tulondoola nebigenda mu maaso mu masomero naera tugendayo era tujja kugenda mu maaso nga tugendayo. Nani? Agala kukola ki?
Njagala kumanya
abasomesa ba arts bakulu. Nze njagala kwebaza basomesa kuba ekifaananyi ekiweereddwa emabega eri nti abasomesa tebali mu kibiina. Abasomesa bangi ddala bali mu kibiina basomesa. Era kyenvudde njagala wiiki ewedde natambulako nengenda Rubiri SS, nengenda Mengo SS. Abasomesa bali mu kibiina basomesa okumala ebbanga. Omusomesa wewugwa tannaba kugenda ku ssomero kusomesa, manya nti okolera baana baffe ettima era genda mu ssomero, genda ku ssomero gy'olina okusomesa osomese in case oli omu ku abo abatannaba kugamba nti badda ku masomero. Tuleme kukolera abaana baffe ettima. President yali very clear okuva ku meetings zetwafuna ne tukkiriziganya nti buli musomesa nti gavumenti ejja kwongezanga emisaala gy'abasomesa mu buli bbanga eggere yayita first manner. Era twatandise okukola bajeti y'omwaka guno eddako, financial year en eddako. Twatandise dda okukola bajeti eyo era ssente ezo twazitaddemu zetwakkiriziganyako twatandikidde twasoose n'okutunulako nga tukola bajeti eyo. Oli akugamba nti tetufudde ku basomesa, nze ndowooza abamuntu nga tayagala Uganda kulaakulana. Nze njagala kusaba abasomesa abatannaba kudda ku masomero tukozese chance omukisa guno okulaba nti tudduka spirit tuddeyo tusomesa abaana b'eggwanga. Lwaki bwe bagaana okukola abakola ki? Abazadde bange bannanga abasomesa abakulu nannyini masomero twakkiriziganya mu miitingi zaffe mabega eyo nti abaana abeewandisiza okukola ebigezo temubagaana kukola bigezo lwa school fees ezasigalayo. Tujja kukwatagana ne UNEB okulaba nti tetubawa bigezo byabwe okutuuka nga basasudde sente z'essomero. Naye kyekyokuba ebweru obudde buno nga tukozesa examinations kikyamu, temukikola. Muleke abaana baffe bakole ebigezo, muleke abaana baffe bamaleko sente zigenda kusasulwa mu budde obutuufu bana bazifunidde.
Minisita kambi katono nnyo kakwatagana ne ku kyabasomesa ababadde bagana okudda ku masomero. Tulaba nti nno ogambye bunno abamu babadde gye bali. Omuwendo guno gwaba abagenda okuuma ebigezo bino gunaamala n'abo abaliwo. kuba abasinga bagamba ne mu process y'ebibuzo tebagenda gyeyingira kati kuba asigalawo abakkiriziganya ebyo bye bayitima bamalako okugamba nti okutwala process eno yonna maaso y'ebibuuzo.
nina muli obumativu nti abasomesa abali professional bajja kgenda basomesa abaana baabwe. Tunatuukira mu bigezo biri abasomesa abo bonna bajja kuba bamaze okukola omulimu omulungi. Nina essuubi kubanga ffe nga ba professional teachers omwana ekintu kyetutwala nti kyekisinga okuba ekikulu so si sente. Era abasomesa bamanyi nti bali professional bajja kuba kyekintwala kuba kati tulambula amasomero abasomesa gye bali basomesa abatalina kugenda kusomesa abo balina ekizibu naku njagala banoonyaako nabo tubasalira amagezi. So eggwanga saagaali liraliikirire nti ebigezo kuba kati tumaze.
Morning, thank you so much for watching Morning at NTV. We appreciate you. I'm reporting to you live from the land of milk and honey. Now, as you're aware, last week on Friday, the final examinations for senior fours started, and today learners will start on the writing. The other last time on Friday it was briefing. I'm joined in by the area supervisor for UNEB, and we want to talk to him and know. Mr. How are you prepared for this entire process?
Thank you very much. Dear our listeners, my name is Godfrey. I'm the head teacher at Mbarara Secondary School. At the same time, I'm the area supervisor in the National Examinations Board in Mbarara City. Today, we are beginning, the second paper of Uganda Certificate of Education O-level examinations. The first one was done on Friday, that is briefing. Then the second one is today. We are beginning with geography in the morning, and maybe in the afternoon we shall have biology. We, as people in charge of examinations, we are prepared for these examinations. We have deployed a number of invigilators to oversee these examinations at the various centers in our city. Accordingly, our city has 37 UCE centers, and we have deployed appropriately all centers the people who are going to look after these examinations.
Okay. Now, we realize this is a very second batch of learners doing the examinations under the new curriculum. How prepared are the learners?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sure that our learners are prepared. Because as you have said, this is the second batch. We were a bit nervous with the first batch, but the second batch we have prepared it, we are getting used to the curriculum, and the students really have known what to do. So they are very prepared. Teachers have prepared them, they have taught them the new curriculum, so we are prepared to write in the examinations.
We want to know, someone watching NTV out there would want to know, how are you, which message shall you put out to ensure that you avoid examination malpractice?
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we are more than set. We have a number of stakeholders running these examinations. We have the invigilators who are going to be present in the rooms where these examinations are taking place. We have the chief invigilators and then other invigilators. At the same time, we have scouts. UNEB has deployed a number of scouts to oversee the running of these examinations. And this morning we have deployed all scouts in almost all our centers. So they are going to help us to ensure that examinations are done according to the set guidelines. On the same issue, we have security personnel. We are working with the police, we are working with the intelligence system, we are working with the district educational department. So everybody is alert on these examinations, and we are very sure that they will be done free of malpractice.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Is the area supervisor of UNEB here in Mbarara City. And of course, I have to let you know that today we still have the ongoing procession campaigns in the entire country. We shall be giving you updates, and shall also give you updates regarding the examination process for the senior four learners. Let me take you back to the studios. A very good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coslin Gasaro, bringing us up to speed with the preparations for the UCE exam that is rolling out today. Let's go to Rashul Adidi, who is also going to be giving us an update of how the preparations are ongoing in Koboko.
Yes, a very good morning to you, Chris, in the studio, and those who are watching us this morning. A little bit of correction. I'm currently coming to live from Arua City at the center where these examination secretaries of the different schools are collecting the examination materials. Now, all over the country today, we're officially seeing the senior 4 candidates sitting for the UCE examinations. And as I speak, some few minutes back here in Arua City, the different examination secretaries who are majorly maybe the academic secretaries have already picked the examination materials here. And I want to speak to the area supervisor of Greater Arua. I want to understand, talking about these particular examinations, we have seen him giving the materials. How has the exercise so far begun here in Arua, and how many schools are so far sitting for this examination, and what is the total number of candidates who have been registered? Good morning, sir. You can post close.
Yes, good morning, my listener. I'm Matwa Leakimonyiga, area supervisor for Arua City. And so far, we have a total of 22 centers who received exams this morning from the different centers. And allow me to say that we are very, very grateful to UNEB, because every arrangement was put in place. And so far in our center, in our city, center supervisors who are the head teachers have received the exams, and they have taken exams to their different centers. And I'd like to thank UNEB for being very, very organized and for setting pace for us. So far, we have started on very well. We are very appreciative. We appeal to all the stakeholders to support schools and our pupils so that we give them enabling environment so that they're able to do the exams very well.
Maybe in Arua City, what is the total number of registered candidates according to your database?
Okay, we have 2,771 candidates who are sitting UCE. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me speak to one administrator, and then we call it a morning here in Arua City. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Rasul.
Tell us, we're seeing these examinations officially kicking off, and you are also an administrator in the schools. How has the processes begun, and in your school, how many candidates do you have?
Yeah, thank you so much, Rasul, for hosting me live on NTV. My name is Jackson Banduni, coming live from Seta Hill SS Chetume. Now, at Seta Hill SS, we have a number of 37 candidates. Our exercise so far has begun well. We have received our parcels, and our candidates are ready to comment with this exercise of the examinations already. Now, of course, we know that currently UNEB examination is a two-way traffic. The first assessment is done by the schools themselves, continuous assessment, that contributes 20% of the scores. Then next assessment is done by this very exercise, by UNEB itself, 80% of the scores. We believe as schools, we have done the necessary preparations, and our candidates are ready to be assessed in these examinations. And also believe that UNEB is a credible institution that can assess our candidates so that we can get necessary human resource that can steer this country forward into the middle income status as per the 2040 vision of its great nation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This has been the conversation here as far as at the beginning of the UCE examinations across the country is concerned. Away from the issues of examinations, today we are also seeing the NRM presidential candidate, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, having his campaigns still here in West Nile. And as per the tentative program from the National Electoral Commission, this morning he's expected to have his campaigns in Mariokolo district before concluding the day here in Arua City. So I need to tell you that today we're having two big activities here. Of course, the presidential campaigns, which has been something ongoing, and this is so far the third week, and then also the issues of the UCE examinations. And as NTV, our cameras are already outside to bring you the comprehensive details of these different stories across the country. What you need to do, don't turn away from the station. Allow me to say that this particular interview from Arua brings us to the end of Morning at NTV show of this particular Monday. Thank you so much for being our dear estimated viewer for this particular station. We deeply appreciate, and I need to say bye-bye from Arua and catch up again tomorrow, the same hour and the same frequency.